Being on the water is really the best office that you can ever have. It's always challenging and you're always learning and there's always something to figure out. I'd describe my job in three parts. There's the captain side and getting the ship from point A to point B on time and safely. The second part would be engineering, making sure everything runs correctly and is operational for the expeditions. And the third part would be managing all the logistics. I have to pay very special attention because what makes this vessel unique is the lift. So the lift has to get quite a bit of care. If you break it all down, almost every single aspect of it is just as important as the next. For example, without an anchor, you could stall the ship quite a few days. Without the lift working, same thing. Without an engine working, same thing. So there is no one component that is essentially more important. With the ship, it's always constant. You're always fixing something. So if you stay on top of it, then you just don't get caught by any surprises.
See how this is just free spinning?
Yeah.
That's not good, because it's supposed to have a nut on it like this to hold it still and in place.
On the backside.
Mm-hmm, but it doesn't have that. So it does the jiggle town.
All you need to do is just connect it to this port, so we just need another
one?
nut. Yeah.
All right, well that works then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was trying to do it, properly.
One of the things that I do enjoy the most is seeing the crew move forward and learn year after year and become better mariners. On expedition, it's getting up in the morning and going down and making an engine round. I'll have to do this all day long to make sure that the engines that are running or the systems that are running properly and don't need any attention. We're gonna see if we can fix the leak. It's pretty much a lot of leak fixing. Whether it be water, coolant, oil, diesel. Just make sure nothing's leaking. You're sure it was leaking out of here before I take this apart, or you're not sure? Feels like it.
Yeah, there was a buildup in there.
We're not gonna worry about ripping all this apart, especially if I could just tighten down the bolts and it ends up stopping the small trip that's occurring with it. I have to focus on constantly every day making water to replenish the water that we've used. We have two systems here that we will run at the same time to produce 120, 130 gallons of water. So if one goes down, it's not terrible, but in the same sense, it's nice to have both of them if you can. And then collaboratively with Captain Brett, we'll look at the weather, help determine what spots we need to fish, and then moving the boat to that said location. Brett, have you had a chance to look at the weather?
Yeah.
So you still think maybe tomorrow in the afternoon, or does it look like it looks like it builds back up? Huh?
Yeah, I think what we do is we have tonight it's going to be blowing 25, around 7. But then it starts to back off. It'll still be in the teens by 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's a great sense of pride being part of the team, and not only are we on a floating machine, but the whole operation is with the people involved is like a machine, and everybody on board is very good at what they do, and we all have a specific job to do. And so when the shark swims off, it gives a huge sense of pride for the fact that I was a part of it and helped to enable the scientists to get what samples they need and help the fishing team catch the shark.